Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Pino. Merry Christmas. I'm a little late on doing this voiceover. Had a little bit too much to eat and drink, and it was full of activity. So basically, for Christmas, I had saved up some random crystals, and then I splurged just a little bit. I did need some units, and so I picked up one of those Odins that had some selectors, possible, you could get a certain champ by year. There was a few that I went after, trying to see if I could dupe or awaken my hood that I just got from the Abyss. And then there was Blade, there was trying to do Wags, Bishop, Red Magneto. There was a lot of them were older champs. Hyperion, I believe, and then Terrax. Try to get Terrax and then Awaken King Groot. So anyway, let's get into it. I've got this on fast forward, so I'm in my truck, just got done with the gym. That's why I'm probably going to hear some stupid stuff. But look, we had those side quests. Crystals, I popped some open. Try to do I'm going to try to do the best I can, what I call my Pinot method for crystal opening, which is open on odds. But in some cases, I'm not going to be able to do that. And then, like I said, I was drinking and I was like, yo. Anyway, login crystal, 20 more SIGs on the Toad. Look, the more SIG he has, a little bit better it is for the for SIG ability, which is really good. I like Toad in Battlegrounds, especially to deal with Nick Fury specifically. But really, any of those skill champs that can purify, he's a really good champ for it, surprisingly. Other than that, I don't really use him too much. In all of this, there was that $5 deal. I didn't buy any of those things except that last one because they did have 3, just kind of test my luck. I was low on ISO, so look, I mean, if it's a 5-star, I'm going to go for the 5-star because of the shards. Kind of help. I was hoarding, but you're going to see me. I'm going to pop, I think, about 100,000 worth today. And that's just, fuck it, man, it's Christmas. But ISO in general, because I'm going to do some rank ups. Shards I'll take, gold, anything like that. But you kind of see what's going on. I want to say these were the ones I was trying to see if I was going to get lucky. Maybe hit a Terrax. I did, just he didn't have enough stars. And again, I don't have him as a 6-star. So... and I can't remember who else was in that group. Right there, the whole Kabam message, if you go on the forums, you open up certain X's, it goes black, you can't do anything, you got to log out, you got to log back in. Anyway, some people might say, oh, I saw your game name for the game center, and it said Quinn. That's my daughter's name. It ain't me, so, what? Anyway, you see this here, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll take the 5-star Squirrel Girl, some more SIGs, which I definitely needed ISO and skill. Like I said, I had done quite a few rank ups in like the last, really, you might as well say month, the whole month of December, between the end of season, off season. I had a couple of rank 3s I did. I'm sitting on enough material to do 2 rank 4s right now, but I'm kind of holding out for next batch. You see there, I didn't get any luck. I got a 5-star and like, missing 1. 5 stars, man, I don't really care for too much. I mean, obviously, but they still have some purpose in there. Let me see. I'm trying to think what else I go in with. I'm also going to do like the daily Paragon. I think I had 20. I was really hoping I was going to be on 21. I wasn't. It's like my lucky number. Gold, you can see we didn't get no gold pull. These were all free from the calendar. And some of this stuff I hoard. I hear some guys will be like, man, I don't have any T4C. I don't have this. I don't have that. And I guess sometimes it just depends on, what's your progression in the game. Me personally, I kind of save certain stuff and hoard it in case I need like ISO or something niche. And I save it for a good bit. And as you can see right now, like I'm just kind of going all in on opening some stuff. Like I said, it's Christmas. Let's see our luck. Is this the one that I popped open? Nope, this isn't it. So in here, we're going for Hood, Blade, and King Groot. And anything new, really. But those were the 3 in this batch that I was gunning for. Especially Hood, man. I finally hit a 6-star. And I was really, really glad that I got him. And now that I got him, it's like, yo, you know, I've got some awakening gems. And I could awaken him, but I'm like, does he really need it? Nah, he doesn't, but he does have a nice awaken ability. But boom, look at this. Now I go, man, this was a hard pick. I really wish I would have picked King Groot. And you're gonna see why. But I didn't know, man. Like, I saw a couple of guys, you know, they ranked 3 Blade. I mean, I love Blade, man. When Blade came out as a 4-star, 5-star, he was just awesome. 6-star came out, you know, kind of reminds me of Starkey. I like Starkey in Battlegrounds. He's also still good in War. Kind of made a re-emergence. I've seen some guys with some rank 4s in this current alliance I'm in, and man, he hits like a truck still. And then I've seen Blade rank 3 do some great stuff. Like for Mephisto, I mean, he's still a great, you know, dimensional being, a mystic killer, man, for certain champs. Now I open that T6 class frag that I had. I already have 1 skill formed. It's kind of how it worked out for whatchamajiggy for Cyber. But what is this? I'm just kind of opening some random stuff here. Look at this. I think I had like 132 SIGs. So I'm going to pop all of them open. And it actually kind of works out really good. I think I only have like 3 or 4 rank 4s that aren't fully SIG'd up, but those are champs that don't really benefit too much from the SIG. Prestige I don't need, unless I get a Silver Surfer or iDoom. My Prestige isn't really going to go up too much. I mean, minus relics that I have, I'm not really chasing Prestige. I'd rather pump these into champs that are going to really benefit from it, and I have several that would. But it was really nice to get all those pop opened and just kind of see. I don't have any in overflow because I kind of use them as needed, especially when I decide to go for rank ups. This I was excited for on these daily. Like I said, my plan was to do some rank ups. I have some rank up gems from 1 to 2, and then I have a couple from 2 to 3. I'm really kind of sitting on those, especially as they get ready to come up for next feature. But I mean, I wasn't, you know, I didn't get a 6-star champ, but I did get some good rank up material. You know, T5, T2 is fine, especially T5. I've been, like I said, been doing a couple rank 3s here and there, and then I try to balance it out where I make sure I have what I need in case I want to do these rank 4s before season starts. My RNG was like so I was getting impatient because I was sitting here eating Christmas dinner and I was already tipsy, so I said, well, let me do my little 21 and see if I can change this up. You just see me, I was saving for the next feature. I think I was just at 300k, and then I said, hey man, let me try my luck. You know, I went for that Mystic because there's a lot of different Mystic champs that I really could have used. Didn't quite get, there was maybe 1 or 2 Science I wouldn't have minded Awaken. I got a She-Hulk. She's not bad. I have her at rank 2. I mean, I could rank 3 her, but I just, right now, man, I just, there's other champs that I would rather use than her. Until I get pushed over the edge, then I'll rank 3 her right now. But till then, I'm just not doing it. You know, I went for some of these crystals, and some of it I just didn't really get good RNG luck, man. I will say I come out all right on this, but there were certain ones that I didn't feel like. Those banquets, I kind of felt like, man, I was hoping, and I really wanted that Jessica, maybe there was a chance, but or some better rank up material or awakening gems. I just didn't get it. It is what it is. So I'm just kind of looking at the banquets because I want to say I bought 5, and then I had like 2 or 3 already, and so I popped, what was it, 7 open. So yeah, I bought 5, I had 2 already. That was a lucky number. Odd number is 7, and I went so. All right, now this is alcohol talking. Plus it's Christmas, and I've done my due diligence with saving. I know with BGs I'll be fine to get back to the ideal number I want to be at. Plus I hadn't done EQ at this time, and I just did it, and I'm about to do the next one and put some more stuff in there. And you see that. I open it up. I already hit him on the login crystal, and then I hit him again. So now he's at 660. Not complaining, but definitely not what I wanted. And he's already ranked 3, so, I'm not going to complain too much. Now watch this. Now remember, I had that Nexus, and it had the King Groot in there with Blade, and I selected Blade. Man, damn, I wish I would have. But I wouldn't know. I would not have known. It would have been nice if that would have went on King Groot, right? But it didn't. OG fucking Ghost Rider. I don't use him. Again, you got the old school Trinity. It'd be nice, cool. Hey, I got some ISO out of him and some 7-star shards. I want to say at this point, I was like, should I pop a feature? I just didn't like anything in there. I could go for the Scarlet Witch. I could go for the tits. That's what I call Titania. But I just, I hit all the key champs in that batch, and they're all rank 4. Minus Gallon, which I'm about to rank 4. So I decided, do I want to go for another, dual crystal, or just drop 10K and then just test my luck. The basic pool is huge, and there are some champions in there that I wouldn't mind getting. So I decided to do these onesies. Now at this point, I am not spinning these crystals. My luck was horrible. So my sister, she's got the craziest luck in the casino. I don't know how the hell she wins on slot machines, but she wins on slot machines. So I called my sister over and I said, hey, I'm gonna grab some of these crystals. And she was like, what are you talking about? And so I grab a couple, and then I tell her to start spinning. I tell her, you got to drag it down, and you just hit the screen, pop it. That Doctor Strange was me explaining to her how to do it. And then she hit the damn screen, and I was like, don't hit it yet. And she did it. So we got the doctor. So I won't count that as her hands touching my screen. Now, at this point, I didn't get really to anything great. And then I tell her, she's like, well, how's that? And I was like, it's Jane Foster. She doesn't know, but I was like, you got 2 more. Let's give it a go. But I'm not gonna lie. I was like, man, you get Doctor Strange and then Jane Foster after this. But boom, we get Misty fucking Knight, and I have been wanting her. I got a buddy in our alliance. He's got her at rank 4 Awaken. It's gonna be nasty, man. There's a couple of guys that have her. She benefits from this attack tactic. I don't know anything about her other than she's badass. I get Archangel. I don't really need him, but you know what? I will take those SIGs. Because I had him just sitting at Sig 20 for the longest. And so, kind of lucked out. And with this feature, and then I was able to put 46 into him, man, without putting any stones into him. So I'll take it. And you see, this is alcohol, man, talking. I'm just like, yeah. She's like, is that it? And I was like, no, sure, go ahead, man. Here, grab another one. Boom. She fucking hits White Magneto, one of the champs that I was chasing and I went after. Man, I was fucking ecstatic when she did this. I was like, yo. I wanted to awaken him so I could take him to rank 3. Got a couple of dudes that have them at rank 3. Got a couple of friends that have rank 3 theirs. I mean, Wags is a beast. Yeah, you see the alcohol talking. These are banquet crystals. That's 900 units right there. So we're gonna test our luck and see if we can, mix it up. I felt like my sister was a good luck charm, so I was like, oh, okay, got some shards. We'll kind of replenish some of these shards that I'm using. ISO worked out pretty well for what I am going to do after this. I got the stupid Nexus, man. I tell you, I did not have good luck on these banquet crystals. Still kind of irritated. I had bought that deal for 10 crystals for $50. I opened them and I had to wait like a day and a half to get the points. And so I missed out on those points for the Alliance, but also my personal for the solo. I don't know, Caban said they plan to probably share it one more time. So some people get the double dip, but I mean, if they do, it might be something worth considering. I don't know if I'll spend though for another 50. But I will say those solo awards are pretty nice. Now the Symbiote Supreme, mine was not awakened. I take that back. This ain't the crystals that I'm talking about. So I think I just told on myself. I am going to hit a Symbiote Supreme 6-star, which I really wanted him awakened. Even though his awaken ability is kind of like, but he does have that feature in there where it's like if you're gonna rank him up and you're gonna bring him to war, that awaken ability is kind of like niche. I'm not the biggest fan of Symbiote Supreme in regards to using him, but I do want to rank 3 him, and I do want to dust off my skills with him because he benefits from this attack tactic. And just in case we need him, I'd like to be able to have him ready to go. I'm wondering if this is the one. Is this the one? I'm telling you, man, my sister was on a frickin' roll. I was like, shit, you need to be over at my house more often when I pop these open. No, Spider-Gwen. I mean, look, Spider-Gwen, I got her at rank 2. I remember a while back, man, she's still a good armor break champ. She's still good in some cases. I don't know if I'll need to rank 3 her. She's kind of like my She-Hulk. I do have both of them at rank 2. And there was some content a while back I had to use both of them champs. It might have been an EOP, but boom, there he is. So I awakened him finally. And I got Hood. And I took Hood to rank 3 after this video. I did not do Symbiote. They both benefit, but I wanted Hood. Because I got a rank 4 Kingpin, and Hood has been doing some Hood stuff. So as I kind of looked through my champs, these were the rank 4s, really no change in these rank 4s. I do have enough to do 2 more. I would like to hold out, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just pull the trigger on Gallon. My rank 3 options, I was just kind of looking to see... there are some great options. My Clairvoyant I didn't even have her. I hit her and I awakened her and I took her to rank 3. Toad, man, he's at SIG 60. And I was like, let me go back into the SIG ability, kind of check out the numbers. I was like, okay, looks really good. Makes it more promising, definitely for the BG deck. my Shang-Chi, Void, I went on ahead and took to rank 3 as well. Um, that was, with I had a bunch of ISO expiring. I wanted to take him up regardless. He's old school. Give him some love. Shang-Chi, I finally got. I said I was going to rank 3 him, and I did. Man, and I love him. I mean, I'll tell you what, it's hard not to think about trying to get master ninja skills with this dude. Got a guy in our alliance, Blunt Money, man. Man, that dude be wrecking with him. I'm definitely not there. I've kind of memorized the strikes, so I know what to do. Wags, I said I was going to do it, and I did it. I finally awakened him. I like him because he's a good attacker. Surprisingly, took a while for me to give him his respect. But I like because of when he's awakened, if you do need to use him, you can place a charge and get a charge back, and then, kind of keep going. So you can use him as an attacker and then as a pre-fight. There he is, man. I was so fucking excited to get him, even though he's an older champ. They buffed him, but man, he works amazing against these fucking irritating nulls for this meta. I like him. I mean, last meta we had Conduit. I was wrecking with Wiccan. This time, man, that glancing shit is just annoying. My Colossus, I was kind of hoping to, if I could awaken him. That was one. He was one of the other ones. He benefits and he hits like a truck. Mine's not awakened, which I really would want him awakened. I'm not going to burn an awakening gem on him. My Falcon, you could see it. I mean, these are my rank 2s. He's not awakened. And I had a chance to awaken him a while back. It was either him or Hitmonkey. And I went with Hitmonkey. And then these are rank 1s. You see the Blade. He was at just no awaken. I hit him twice. He's at Sig 40. He is going to go to rank 3. I just don't know when at this point. I burned up a lot of gold, and I got plenty of gold crystals and stuff to get him up. Same thing with Symbiote Supreme. But they're coming. If I need Symbiote Supreme, like for a fucking round in war, I will fucking do it. Like, no hesitation. But just right now, I don't have to. And these are just, I got the Omega Red. Yeah, I just, it is what it is. Wong, when I had that Mystic Nexus, I could have awakened him. I kind of like Wong, but not enough to pass up Hood. I was chasing Hood. That's why I went Mystic. Bishop, I like. King Groot, man, he's just fucking tank, man. I really wish I had him awakened one day. And I was happy with the Misty Knight. She was a new champ this year, and for me to be able to luck out and hit her finally, man, she's a beast. I don't know how great she is, but we're about to find out. I just know, man, I ran across Suida's last season war, and I got wrecked by Misty Knight. But that's it, man. If you like, subscribe. Deuces.